season is about reunions in a lot of ways. It's also about unions. It's about coming together of groups that don't necessarily want to come together and ultimately need to in order to survive against a bigger threat. And so the Grounders, for me, it's always been kind of like a Dances with Wolves story where they're doing what they need to survive, but there's a grace about them. I really love the Grounders. It's been fun to create a Grounder culture. One of the things that we're going to learn is that they have a language. They don't speak English as their first language. Now, we've heard 3 Grounder characters speak English, Anya, Tristan, and Lincoln. And that's because, and by the way, we got this guy who created all the languages for Game of Thrones to create this language for us. And when Marie comes here, you should ask her to speak it, because she's the one Lincoln is teaching her how to speak it so that she can pass as one of them when they get to wherever they're going. And the language of their enemy is English. And that's why the Warriors speak it, and that's why the Warriors have spoken English so far. We've never seen them actually speak it out of the presence of, we've never gone home with those characters before. And we will this year in Star Tales. So it's fun world building nugget.
So we've seen the Mountain Men. We've been hearing about them all season. It's been building up to it.
Natalie, when did we start to hear about it? I think
we were
episode 10.
I think Lincoln was hinting at it. Yeah.
He said, "You don't know what you've done. The Mountain Men will come and kill you all." That was episode 10. So yeah. So
they've been kind of building up to it, basically,
yes, for sure,
to the season finale. And what more can you kind of tell us about who the Mountain Men are? Because I know you were talking in your panel about it, and
did you see the panel?
No, we were actually talking about it earlier, and we read Twitter. Yeah, we were having a Twitter conversation.
We just showed the teaser for episode 1. That was a Comic-Con exclusive thing, and it's totally unfinished. I look at it. I think it's awesome, but I look at it and I'm like, there's effect shots that are missing, and the sound design is all wrong. But it was cool. It really quickly we start the season right where we left off, in that white room with Clark. She, through a series of events, breaks out of that cell, takes a hostage, and makes this hostage take her to where her friends are in Mount Weather. And that's where the teaser ended that I just showed. I didn't actually reveal what she sees when she goes, "Fuck, where the hell am I?" She doesn't say this. She just says, "Where the hell am I?" But what she sees will answer this question, and that we are saving for when it's on the air. And we will therefore understand much more about Rothenberg right away. But there's clues already. I mean, the painting is a clue. The fact that they have automatic rifles is a clue. Clearly, we're dealing with the White Room itself is a clue. I mean, it's there are breadcrumbs that could help you sketch a bigger picture. But I still think it's going to be surprising what ultimately we reveal.
So season 1 was told from the point of view of the archers, either up in the sky or on the ground. In season 2, will we get to see some other points of views of the people from different groups, or will it all still be from their point of view?
Well, one of the things that Lincoln helps us do for sure is open up into that world. We get to go home with him. We get to see where he's from. We ultimately probably won't see. Point of view is an interesting question. I feel like it's still going to be the point of view of our primary characters, but they're scattered. So we're going to see what Mount Weather is like from Clark's perspective or Monty's perspective, or others who may or may not be his perspective. And we're going to see the ground from the perspective of Abby and Kane and the people who are now there for the first time. And a lot of what the season is about is, the 100 worked really hard last year to come together and figure out how to survive. And they got toughened up and they became like this band of brothers, warriors. And now mom and dad show up and the party's over and they're like, you don't know, you fucked up. There's 6 of you here. Obviously you didn't do such a good job. And, they're going to try to take over and they know nothing. And so it's going to be really interesting, It's like the story of your kid wants to grow up and you won't let it. But writ large, with blood and mutants.
Will there be people of different ages that came down with Abby and Kane, and how does that create a challenge for them?
Well, they'll have some friends that they haven't seen. There'll be some kids probably. It's interesting. We burned up all of our sets last year, and the dropship set is gone. I mean, it's there, but it's black and scar in the woods now. And they set up shop around a station of the art that made it. Not the one that Abby and Kane came down in. That one, frankly, we shot that 2 hours away from Vancouver, and it just wouldn't have made sense for us to do it. But there's a big ship in the middle of the woods that becomes sort of like, I pitch it as Deadwood with a spaceship in the middle of it. So that's a cool set for us. It's going to be where a lot of stories told. There's hundreds of people there now, and they're all wondering where the hell the kids are, because they're pretty much, that's the mystery at the beginning of the season, is what happened to them.